Okay guys, we're back out on the rocks. We're at Triada Bay, hoping for some fish for the species hunt, wrasse, pollock, stuff like that. Trying something completely different out. I'm sure somebody's done it. I've never seen it, I've never heard of it, but I'm trying maggots. So, had a couple of casts. I chucked a couple of maggots in. There were some very small fish, about inch and a half long or something like that, and they did take a couple and I have cast in and they've just done the off. Yeah, it's a couple of hours high tide. It does fish. I've fished this mark before and it does have to be on high tide, a bit more water, and I've caught quite a few nice fish, so hopefully as the tide starts coming in we'll pick up some fish and we'll see if the maggots work. I've got some prawns, I've got some other baits. After this I might move on to the breakwater, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can catch quite a few different species. First fish of the trip, guys. A cork-wing wrasse, I think, and on the maggot. Rip. Cracking little fish. Second fish of the trip, another cork-wing. Okay guys, I was just about to pack up and move to a different spot, and I've just had a ballan wrasse. Look at the colours on that. Absolutely stunning fish. So that's 2 species. Gonna make a move, try somewhere else now. Okay guys, so I've moved to a new spot. Fishing the rush. Had a quick go on here a few years back with some lures, but only half an hour, didn't really fish properly. I was camping with the family, but just trying. It's living up to its name. It is rushing along. Just gonna give it a few casts, hoping for maybe like a scorpion fish or a blenny of some description. I think that might have been a bite there, guys. Got no maggots left. Oh, yeah, that's a fish, guys. What have we got? Oh, awesome. Another species. I'm going to have to see the picture. Going to have to ID this one when I get home. It's like, is it a blenny? He's gone back. Chuffed with that. 3rd species of the trip. I saw that one take the bait. Smaller one of the one I've just had. Like I said, I'll check the name when I get home. Certainly are wrigglers. Super cool fish. Maggots doing the business. Is that crab going for the bait? Yep. Oh, he's got a fish. Or did I have a fish? Yeah. No, I've got the fish. And he's grabbed the... Get off it. Yeah. I thought he'd grab the maggots, but... I don't know if that's a different species. The sunlight's so bright I can't really see what's coming on my phone. Hopefully that is a different species. Guys, third location of the session. We're on Holyhead Breakwater. It is a bit, you know, it's already getting on. So I've only got a couple of hours. I've come about a third of the way along, I think. Never fished here before. It was one of my targets this year to fish here, so ticked off a target just by coming here. And I put the float rod out. I had a bite on the first cast. I missed it because I was setting up the tripod. And I've put the big rod out with one up, one down, prawns on the bottom, and lugworm on the top hook. Now, gone full noddy. I put a bell on the rod, which I think is a bit frowned upon, but there's nobody around me who's going to hear it or get annoyed by it. And basically, I'm watching the float, so I don't see another option really. I can concentrate on the float and wait for that bell. So bite a chuck on the old maggots. We've had a little ballon wrasse. We just had this little fella. I think it's a it's a common blenny. Same as one I was catching before, but different, just a different colour. Cracking fish though. Another little wrasse, guys. Colours in these fish. The big rod's gone. Thought it was probably going to be a doggy, but it felt really heavy because there was a spider crab on there as well. First time I've ever caught a spider crab. The state of that thing. So back home now. I've wanted to try maggots for a while now and sea fishing. I fished Trout Bay a few times, fished with ragworm, and just get loads of really good bites, but just nothing there when you hit them. So I figured something like a smaller bait. If you go too small with the rag, I just feel like it's just a flap of skin. So I thought, with it being a whole live bait wriggling, I thought that might work. and I feel like it did. I feel like the fish weren't there at Chiada Bay for whatever reason, I don't know. But it was pretty much a bite of cast off the breakwater, and the same on the rush. I didn't film all of the little wrasse head because in the end, off the breakwater, certainly I must have had about sort of a dozen, and they were all like peas in a pod. So I know I definitely got some of the species wrong along the way, but the ones with the spot at the back, I'm going with cork-wing wrasse, and at least one of them on the breakwater on the video, the pale brown one with no spot at the back, I'm going as a ballan. So, and common blenny, if anyone knows any different, and the other two that were slightly different, sort of camouflage, if they're different, let me know, and I'll add it to species. But I'm going with 3. Hopefully I'm right. So that takes me up to 25 species for the year, and I wanted to fish the breakwater, never fished it before. I parked in the wrong place, so next time I'll be a bit more prepared. Everyone was pulling off as I got there. It's obviously like a better fish's high water, so but I still caught. I still got what I wanted, so happy with that. And yeah, so good session. So anyone watching this who doesn't maybe do a lot of sea fishing, pretty much like myself, just a quick tip: if you go sea fishing, rinse all your gear when you get home, even if it hasn't been used, even if it's not touched the water. The salt in the air, it absolutely destroys your gear. So when you get home, get your gear in the garden, give it a good rinse. Hope everyone else is catching and enjoying this heat more than I am. But anyway, tight lines, guys, and thank you very much for watching as ever, and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.